Welcome to Bathurst, Australia's oldest inland city and home of the famous Mount Panorama motor racing circuit. A visit wouldn't be complete without a drive to the top of Mount Panorama to experience the racing circuit and view the magnificent outlook of the city and the rural countryside. Bathurst is steeped in history and combines the old and new in a picturesque rural setting. Bathurst truly is the city in the country. After paying a visit to the tourist centre, why not take a stroll around the historic city centre and relax in the beautiful parks? Bathurst also has a claim to fame in being the birthplace of one of Australia's famous Prime Ministers, the late Ben Chifley. So you like gold? Then Bathurst is surrounded by famous gold mining areas such as Hill End, Safala and Chunky Creek. Visit Bathurst Gold Diggings, which is a recreation of an 1860 gold mine. Here you can learn much about the early gold rushes and how gold was mined and crushed. Spring in Bathurst is a delight, both within the city itself and the surrounding countryside with many trees in blossom. Just down from the tourist centre is the Civic Centre and the Art Gallery. The gallery has an excellent collection of its own, as well as being a venue for many exhibitions throughout the year. Winners of the James Hardy 1000, which is held in Bathurst each year, are honoured by brass plaques embedded in checkered flag concrete outside the Civic Centre. The memories of famous races held on Mount Panorama come flooding back as one looks at the names of the race winners over the years. Next to the Civic Centre is the Historical Museum, located in the restored east wing of the Bathurst Courthouse. It's well worth a quiet browse through. The courthouse is a fine example of colonial architecture. It was built in 1880. If you're interested in music, a visit to the Central West Music Centre in the west wing of the courthouse is recommended. Bathurst is part of the growth zone, which includes Blaney and Orange. The surrounding rural area is a delight to drive through. See the tourist office for recommended tours. Before we leave the city centre and King's Parade, it's worth remembering some of the historic events that have occurred here, such as the Queen's visit in 1982.
And the crowds give the Queen a big cheer after the signing of the register.
Makati Park, close to the city centre, is a shady retreat. When we visited, a fun day for children was being held. Bathurst has many cultural events occurring each month. When you visit, it's worth finding out just what's on. Bathurst has many fine old buildings which serve as reminders of its rich heritage. Visitors are able to visit some of these, including Abercrombie House. Arrangements should first be made with the tourist centre to make sure when the buildings are open for inspection. Many tourist attractions have a unique country flavour, such as the Bathurst Sheep and Cattle Drome, where the farm animals really turn on a show all of their own. Amongst vast tracts of rural countryside and forests, there are many interesting places and townships for the visitor to explore and enjoy. Scenic drives where every hill reveals a postcard view and each river crossing a delightful picnic spot. Bathurst, with all the facilities of a modern city with excellent amenities for the tourist and traveller. Bathurst, a church town with 2 cathedrals, an education centre with schools, colleges, a technical college, and of course the Mitchell College of Advanced Education. Obtain your free information from the Tourist Bureau